Guten Morgen, everybody. It's COVID Dave. How you doing, everybody? I'm a little more awake than normal when I'm on in the morning because, well, it's almost 9:40, or it is 9:40 in the morning here, Eastern Standard Time. Enjoying my COVID journey, my COVID-19 journey. How's your COVID-19 journey going? Right now, I'm in the garage because I have two people recording things for Kara's lessons this week as a librarian. Now, I got David in reading some picture books for the primary age students, the younger students. He's working on that. It's going to be a picture-in-picture. I'll share a clip of that later to my blog and my YouTube and my Facebook, this Facebook. In fact, I hope everybody's doing okay today. Certainly, this vlog has affected some people. A friend of mine reached out via Facebook message yesterday and said, "Hey, brah, my boy got called up active military and he wants to get a haircut, but, all the haircut places are closed." And he even indicated, it's like, they'll probably be understanding of that, but, my boy, he likes, to follow the rules and, be in tip-top shape and whatnot. And he says, "You said you mentioned you knew a barber." And I said, "Yeah, let me reach out to him." And I reached out to him, and this dude's going to cut this dude's hair up, getting called up to the National Guard. Got to go protect things, help things out, whatever it is. I'm not going to get into a political discussion this morning on what I believe this is. I'm here just to entertain you and let you know what's going on. Also, my wife, she's doing a recording. She's recording Frindle and some, young adult book, young kids book. I really don't know. She's doing that via her Google Classroom. David's doing a picture-in-picture, like I said, of some books by, and I just read the author's name, and it I can't recall it right this second, but it's definitely been fun. We like to do things like that. For today, that's going to be David's going to be technology lesson. That's going to be his ELA lesson. We'll continue technology lesson with math because we've been broadcasting his math lessons onto YouTube to help others. Today, we're going to continue our journey with working with unlike fractions or fractions with different denominators when you need to add and subtract those. That can be tricky for some people because you have to find a common denominator, and sometimes you don't find the least common denominator, and then you have to reduce at the end. And, his essential question he's been working on has been how can equivalent fractions help you when adding and subtracting fractions. And that's, as a math guy, it's pretty simple. If you're adding fractions or subtracting fractions, you have to have a common denominator, and if you don't, then you're going to use equivalent fractions to make them have a common denominator, hopefully the least common denominator, but it doesn't have to be. And then even after you add the fractions, the idea of the idea of the essential question, how to anyway, I got a totally equivalent fractions, how to equivalent fractions. You have to sometimes simplify, and then there's your idea of equivalent fractions again when you're adding and subtracting fractions. Good morning, Shamus. I hope you're doing well today. Just talking about what's going on here in my household today as far as lessons being done by my son and by my wife, and then also by myself and with my son. We have a really good time using technology in this house. Obviously, I'm a 40-something, almost 50-something, broadcasting live on YouTube. I know other people my age do it, but way more people that are younger do it. I don't, I was talking about it the other day, my son Grayson, he's like, "Oh, do blogs? People do blogs for fun. I don't know, blah, blah, blah." Then he actually wrote a really nice blog post about it and discovered the world of blogging. It's a way to communicate, to put yourself out there. And if your experiences, like his experiences, may help others, being a trans male, then, I say get it out there, put it out there, because that's... it's a lot of people say that the internet and our technology today is made us feel lonely in a way. And it kind of has, because, you can see people sit next to each other, but on their phones instead of engaging with one another. I think that's sad. You know what I mean? But it's also a way in these times of the COVID-19 quarantine or the shutdowns, it's a way for us to communicate and see one another. I'm craving other contact with other humans other than the 4 people I choose to live with. I chose to live with my wife, and I chose to have the 3 children that we have. I mean, I have 4 roommates. And, it gets a little crazy being with the same people day in, day out. Dealing with the same shit day in, day out. I'm sure you got to understand that. I mean, who else is out there that doesn't understand? I mean, whatever. But anyway, I just hope that your day's going okay. I hope that you're staying safe. Again, if there's anything that you think that I can do for you, please reach out here on Facebook. If you have my phone number, hit me up on my phone number. If not, it's cool. Whatever. We're pretty self-reliant here. But, sometimes you do need help. And I certainly hope that, maybe somebody sees this video and it'll help them. I don't know. Ring. Hope everybody's taking care. I'm going to get to the wood shop here now. I'm going to do a little bit of work. I did cut myself today. I was out here this morning goofing around and didn't have my gloves on, and I put a nice little gash in my finger. Opened it up. Didn't start bleeding yet. Looked at it. It's, might maybe use a stitch, but it'll heal eventually. It's such a clean cut. Try to keep my tools razor sharp. Anyway, take care. Thanks for watching. Peace and love. COVID Dave signing off.